Anyway, uh, trying to get my mind back on this and off this doll. So you guys, I know you said y'all were supposed to have an investigation. Do you have anything coming up that's it's gonna be good or?
No, I'm sad.
We actually have nothing on the plate right now.
I know, I'm sad. Because our one got postponed, and I don't know when it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm really sad about that. It's time to start playing with the dolls again.
Oh, thanks to the dolls.
All right. You gonna use them as a trigger object?
You know, we have taken Molly, the one that got the timeout, to places before.
Sorry, but that's funny. You gave a doll the timeout.
She deserved it. I'm sorry.
Okay. So no. This. How about after the new year? You guys have some events coming up?
We don't have any events of our own right now. We do have, excuse me, in the new year, we are doing an investigation. I don't think we're probably allowed to name the place, but we were going to get married there. And to make that clear, we were going to renew our vows. We're already married. But we were going to renew our vows, and we were going to do it at this one location, and it turned it up. Long story short, it was a mess, and we didn't want to deal with them for the wedding. So we had already paid them money that was non-refundable. So we said, well, can we investigate instead, because it's known to be haunted? So we're going to investigate this building instead, and we're renewing our vows in another building, which the owner says that she hears people tell her it's haunted. So see, we're always attracted to the haunted places.
Haunted places. Yep. Well, I think it would be cool to renew your vows in a haunted place for sure.
Well, we originally got married in a haunted park.
Yeah. Yeah, it surrounds us all the time.
And they can bring Molly for the matron of honor.
Yeah,
that's right.
Road trip. No.
If she walks down the aisle on her own, I think that'll freak everyone out. I don't think we'll have anyone left in the wedding party.
Or when she speaks out, whenever they say "forever hold your peace," yeah, that would be terrible.
And then back in the toolbox.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll stuffing her back in the toolbox. I'll leave you there this time.
It's the bottom drawer for you.
Yeah. Lay a crescent wrench on top of her.
No, the new place that we're getting married at, I guess it was owned by, I think she said, the grandfather?
Yes.
And they think that he's still there. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. I was about ready to ask if we could investigate, but I figured better not push it right now. Maybe later. Have a place we can renew our vows first, then we'll...
Then she'll throw it at the end.
Yeah, then I'll throw in can we investigate? Yeah. But unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot right now going on. And basically, we cleared our calendar because of the fact that, I'm coming along so well on this book. And we needed to make sure that, we kept the calendar clear so I could keep, doing what I'm doing.
You're good on the book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. No worries.
No worries.
Just don't contact me in a couple weeks when I'm in panic mode. But
see all kind of weird posts on Facebook. And Becky's writing a book finally.
I'm good. Yeah. If you hear me going, I'm really good,
I think your daughter.
I hit a brick wall and I'm screaming for help.
I think your daughter posted in the chat room that doll walks. She says she walks.
No, she's saying that if she does walk down the aisle, she's running.
Oh,
that kind of like, wait a minute, she walks. Yeah, y'all. Mm-hmm.
You need a little bit of a decipher code for her.
Maybe just because I'm so tired. I don't know. But well, I hope that we are pretty much done with the group that we should not name. I hope we're through with that whole drama. And if he shows up next week for our show, that'd be great. We'll be able to hear it from the horse's mouth, if you will.
Right.
or
Oh yeah, we will be, tuning in.
Hi.
there goes
Sorry.
the poop thing out the window.
Yeah.
Mary.
The other end of the horse. How's that?
Right. But now I did notice on his video, on his live video, he did use a lot of wordy dirds. So I wouldn't let anybody any children listen to the show next week.
Yeah.
Hit the old explicit button. On this show, I keep it checked on this show because there's no telling what's going to come out of somebody's mouth.
Uh-huh.
Especially Will's.
Sheesh. I don't know what you're talking about.
We've been throwing poop all over the show tonight.
I know.
That's kind of disgusting, but okay.
Feces throwing contest?
Yeah, that's really gross.
I just think that word's worse.
Lord have mercy. But yeah, we'll see how it goes next week, and you'll know by my banner that how things are going. So I may call on you guys to come back.
We have no problem doing that.
But maybe, just maybe, we can get together sometime and go to Tombstone or somewhere and investigate. Have you guys ever investigated Tombstone?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would like to just visit Tombstone. It just seems like a real fascinating place.
Oh, there's Tombstone, there's Bisbee, there's Jerome.
There's Tucson.
Oh, we're talking about we're throwing history out there where it still looks.
There's Tucson. We have to promote our own town. Come on.
If he's coming out here, he's already going to be in Tucson.
Well, there's a lot of haunted places here in Tucson.
There are.
Okay, thank
Cool.
you.
We're gonna have to set that up, and so maybe you guys can set up an investigation or something. We go and help you guys with something. That just sounds really peachy keen to me.
I would love to do Birdcage Theater again, but it's so expensive. It's like really expensive to investigate Birdcage. It was like $600 for, I think, 6 hours. Mayla can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it was pricey. And they limit the amount of people you can take in there.
Yeah. Well, the USS North Carolina is $775. But that's for 10 people. And anybody after 10 is $75 a person.
Yeah, that's kind of how Birdcage is. Because I know it was like 600, and like I said, I think it was like for 6 hours, and we were limited to, I forget how many people. I'm going to throw out like the number 8, and if you brought in anyone after that, it was on additional
$100 a person.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
So it was wow.
Well,
So basically, we all had to pay $100 to investigate this place.
Sure. That's some serious ghosts there.
It was really cool, though. I know I had one of the coolest experiences there, and Mayla witnessed it, there is a little girl there that haunts, and her name is Sally, and I invited her to come sit on my lap, and I was wearing like a fanny pack type thing because I had all the equipment in it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like talking to her, and my lap gets freezing cold, and Mayla could even feel that it was freezing cold, and I'm still sitting there talking to Sally, and the next thing you know, the zipper on that fanny pack raises up and starts to come unzip. And I just happened to be looking down. Mayla was looking down, and I saw that, and I'm like pointing, and I'm like, that is not me, and I'm throwing my hands up in the air. But you literally could see the zipper coming up by itself. I was like, oh my God, that was the coolest thing.
Right.
But we loved the birdcage. We had a lot of things happen, so I would love to go back.
Wow.
It's just getting the money.
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
the battleship, we get to spend all night, and it's we're going to be the only team on the boat, and it's a really huge boat. It takes a while to go through the tour that they have, but I grew up there. I was a kid. I had cousins that worked there, so I got to run all over the place. And there's some of those places that they have little hatches that you open up, you can barely get your head through, that type of thing. And so it was really fun. And hopefully we're going to get some great experience there. Hopefully.
All right.
Yeah, that's one of our big ones next year. We got some more coming, but I hadn't quite zeroed in on them, if you will, secured them yet. But it's some bigger investigations that we've been trying for, and some actually called us, so it turned out really well.
Yeah, that's nice when they call you.
Yeah, it kind of waives the fee. You called me, buddy, not me calling you.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's gonna be a fun next year. I'll just say the whole year. We have our normal stuff done in October. We may do our Poly Jail event a little bit early this year, simply because we may have something in between. We're adding a battlefield investigation in January, so that's going to be really, really interesting. The Battle of Newton. There was a lot of people died out there.
Mhm.
So that event's coming. But I hope you guys get some really good stuff that maybe we can come help y'all on or something.
That'd be cool.
You see, I'm already ready to investigate. That's all I've talked about for the last 10 minutes. So
Yeah, I'm truly itching to go on an investigation, but Will's grounding me right now, so I can't.
but you're good.
She's all
Yes,
good.
I am. I don't need to be grounded, but for some reason he thinks I need to be grounded, so.
I got you.
And you got to make a schedule for yourself.
Well, it's just, it helps be organized and have a schedule. That's all.
Do you keep to the schedule?
Yep.
On that note.
Well, guys, we got 1 minute. Is there anything that you want to tell the world? Give them all the information on you guys, where to like y'all's pages and shows and things like that?
Yeah, that would be wonderful. We are all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can look us up on Twitter at Mysteries Radio, Facebook under Mysteries Explained, or Tucson Ghost Company, or Tucson Ghost Society. Our website is www.tucsonghosttour.com. Our show's on Spreaker every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'm good on the book, so, there we go. Haunted Tucson is due out in October of 2019.
Wow. Can you say all that backwards?
No.
Okay. Well, Will, is there anything you want to say?
No, I think she spit it all out on her own.
All right,
It's
Miss Mary.
not that I'm used to doing this or anything, so,
Right. And Miss Mary, is there anything that you want to say?
No, I had a good time. It's always fun with Will and Becky, and I admire them